Hello everybody, my name is Michael. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Going to be taking a jump back into Python crash course, try it yourself. Problem 3.6 more guests and 3.7 shrinking guest list. Alright, jumping into 3.6 more guests, we were informed that we found a bigger dinner table and now we can invite more guests to the dinner. We're going to start with our exercise from 3.4 or 3.5 and we're going to print a call to the end of the program informing people that we found a bigger table. We're going to use the insert to add one new guest to the beginning of the list, use the insert to add one new guest at the middle, and use the append method to add one new guest to the end. We'll print a new set of invitations, one for each person in the list. So I'm going to take our program from 3.4 for simplicity's sake, where we originally invite Gina, Sky, and Kitty. We are then going to make a print statement like the program asked, informing everyone that we found a bigger table. To solve the first point, let's make a print call at the end of the program. Using f-string syntax, we will say hello and insert every person's name. Hello, people at index value 0. We'll take people at index value 1 for the second value in the people list, and we'll do people at index value 2 for the third person in the people list. Now we're saying hello to each person in this one sentence. I have found a bigger table. Alright, we'll then use the insert method to add a new guest to the beginning of the list. We know that methods apply a direct change onto the actual list itself or to whatever it's being called or applied on. So if we call a method onto the people list using people.method, in this case insert, we're going to insert at index value 0 for the beginning of the list. And what we're going to insert, let's say we're going to insert Joe. We're going to insert Joe at the beginning of our list. We're then going to call this one more time for people.insert, and let's insert at value 2. So for the third person on our list, we're going to insert quote John. And then let's call people.append. This method will just add a new element to the end of our list. If we wanted to add an element at the beginning or in the middle, we have to call an insert method and provide the index value like we did above. The append method will automatically add the element to the end of the list. Let's add Ryan to the end of our list. Let's go ahead and duplicate our list over, but now we need to add 3 more print statements to correlate with the 3 people that we added at our list. So this will be at index value 3, index value 4, and index value 5. We are just referencing each person on our list because our list is 0 indexed. We added 3 additional people to our already 3 people list, so we need to have 6 print calls and 6 index values associated with each of those data points. If we go ahead and run this function, you can see we get hello Gina, can you make it to dinner? Sky and Kitty. Hello Gina, Sky, and Kitty, I have found a bigger table, and we invite all of the new people to our list. Joe, Gina, John, Sky, Kitty, and Ryan. Joe is successfully added to the beginning, John is successfully inserted into the middle, and Ryan is appended or added to the end. Awesome. Alright, in 3.7, we are informed that the dinner table won't arrive in time for the dinner, so we have to now shrink our list down to 2 people and let every person know, removed from the list, that they are no longer invited to dinner, unfortunately. We're going to do this using the .pop method, which by default will remove the last element at the end of the list, and print a message using that pop saying that they are no longer invited to dinner. This one is definitely more challenging than the previous tasks. We're going to start with our program from 3.6. And at this point, we have invited 6 people to dinner. We need to now add a new line that prints a message saying that we can only invite 2 people to dinner. I'm going to copy this message from above for simplicity's sake, bring it down below, say hello people. I'm going to continually add in the remaining people of our values from our list. So this will be people at index value 3, people at index value 4, people at index value 5. Now we are accessing all 6 people in our list, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll say, my new table won't arrive in time. All right, if we go ahead and print this, you can see, hello Joe, Gina, John, Sky, Kitty, Ryan. My new table won't arrive in time. Next, we need to pop one by one all of the guests off and print a message to each of them saying that they are no longer invited. If we call people.pop, this will immediately just remove the last person in our list, who happens to be Ryan in this case. This captures Ryan within this statement, and we can actually save it as a variable if we wanted to, such as removed person. Rather than saving it in a variable outside on its own line of code, I think I'm going to just call a print statement, use the f-string syntax, say a message saying I am so sorry to whoever, and inside of this we will then say people.pop. This will place the person. Remember, we said that Ryan was captured within this message. They were popped off or removed at the end of the list. This will then insert that value of Ryan into our string using the f-string syntax. But you are no longer invited. Let's go ahead and copy this down 4 times because we will need to remove 4 people out of our list to have 2 remaining. This by default will just continually remove the last person, updating the list each time. Now we can go ahead and copy the 2 messages from above and just print the statements to the remaining 2 people at index values 0 and 1 that they make it to dinner. If we go ahead and test this out, we see our original added statement of hello, Joe, Gina, John, Sky, Kitty, and Ryan. My new table won't arrive in time. Then we have, I'm so sorry, Ryan, but you are no longer invited. I'm so sorry, Kitty. I'm so sorry, Sky. And I'm so sorry, John. And as you can see, we have hello, Joe, and hello, Gina. Can you make it to dinner? We are successfully inviting the last 2 people in the list to dinner. We now need to use the del keyword to remove the last 2 names from the list, and then print the empty list to ensure that it is empty. We can call the del keyword and remove it associating with the people list, and access the first index value to remove the second point in our list. We then can call the del keyword again and remove the final remaining value, which would be the first or the 0 index value. If we were to do this in reversed order, we would get an index error because if we remove the first value in our list or the 0 index and then try to remove the second value, well, the second value after the first one was removed would become our first or only value and have a new index value of 0. You can go ahead and try that on your own if you want to see that index error thrown to you. Let's go ahead and print the people list like the problem asks and display that the list is actually empty at this point. We have a message to Joe, Gina, John, Sky, Kitty, and Ryan telling them that the table won't arrive in time. We successfully tell Ryan, Kitty, Sky, and John that they are no longer invited, and then we invite Joe and Gina, and then we remove them from the list altogether. This has been problems 3.6 and 3.7. Thanks so much for watching.